Alright, hey guys, we are here for the completion of another quest to start off with this video, and we are going to be trying to get while Guthix sleeps done in this one, so that should be pretty awesome. But we are about to complete Fairy Tale Part 3 Orc's Rift here, which is a pretty easy quest, to be honest, and it's made easier by the fact that I'm pretty sure the bosses haven't been updated for the EOC, because some of the generals only have like 3,000 health and they're really easy to kill. But it's a nice quest to get done. We have 2 quest points, 11k farming, 11k thieving, 11k magic XP, 1k summoning and crafting XP, and you also get free access to the Xanaris market. That's not as important. The magic watering can, which is nice, has infinite amount of water in it, which is really good for doing trees and whatever. And I can also use fairy rings without the need for a staff, which is good because I use them to get to my current Slayer Master, and that'll help me to save inventory and stuff. But yeah, we're going to throw this on my tool belt, and we got 58 thieving from that quest, which is nice. Now I have all the levels needed to complete this Grim Tales quest, which I don't know what that is, but yeah, nice quest to get done there. I need 270 quest points to complete while Guthix sleeps, so we've got a bunch of quests to do in this video, and that's just the first of many. Alright, we're about to finish off a free-to-play quest here, Beneath Cursed Tides. It's quite a cool quest. It's kind of like a trip down memory lane for old players, or a little glimpse into RuneScape's history for players who are just starting out. You go down into the ruins of Tutorial Island beneath the water, and it's actually a pretty cool quest. We get 1 quest point, as well as Vanika's Steel Sword Override, and a monthly fishing and farming activity on the island. You know, just a basic quest. It was the one at the top of my list, so I just did it, and yeah, that's basically it. We get a few little XP. Oh, 10k Herbler XP? Hello. Yes, please. I will take that. A little bit of XP there, so definitely not a bad quest, and yeah, I will take it. Okay, so I honestly don't know how I've gotten this far into my account without completing this quest, but we are about to finish off Ernest the Chicken, one of the most basic quests in the game. Been around forever, and the best part about this quest is you get 4 quest points from it, so that's really nice for us because we are trying to get a lot of quest points for while Guthix sleeps, and yeah, getting 4 of them is definitely nice. So that is another quest completed, and we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, another really basic, easy, free-to-play quest, Gunner's Ground, gets me 5 more quest points, which is a ton. So in these 2 quests, we've gotten 9 quest points, which is really, really good. And yeah, pretty happy with that. I got a bunch of garbage stuff that I don't really want. I think you can get a decent amount of crafting XP from talking to that guy with a higher level of crafting, but yeah, 5 quest points. I will take that, and we only need about 52 more to be able to do the quest. So I'm going to keep going here. Alright, we are about to complete one of my most hated quests in the game, just because it's so horribly stupid and disgusting, and the fact that they made this part of one of the intro quests is just such a stupid decision by them. Let them eat pie. Really awful and stupid quest. Hate it to the core, but looks like we're about to complete it here, and once we talk to Nails again. Really basic quest. I'm trying to get all the free-to-play quests knocked out now, so that's what I'm going for at the moment. And we get a bunch of garbage, pretty much useless, and hate that quest with a passion. Okay guys, we're about to finish up a pretty basic free-to-play quest here, Mists of the White Lands. Bunch of ice sliding puzzles in this one, but it's really not it's not all that hard, especially if you use a guide. And you get 2 quest points, which is nice. Better than the usual 1, as well as a 500 XP reward lamp. And there are a bunch of additional rewards in the quest that I got. 5k crafting XP, 10k agility, and 20k woodcutting XP, so that was pretty nice. And we're going to move on to the next one now. You know, if I ever die on my hardcore Ironman and have to revert to a regular Ironman account, I want my death to be to an unknown power like Magnavard here, because that just sounds so cool. Gonna be honest. Alright guys, we are about to complete the Shadow over Ashdale quest, which is quite easy, just a little bit of a pain. And I don't really like this quest that much because it sort of feels out of place in the game a little bit. Just like the whole area of Ashdale feels really out of place in the game. And then there's the fact that the whole quest has like a black shroud around the outside of your screen, which is annoying. But we get a quest point for it, as well as a few crappy XP lamps, but basically just did it because it was another free-to-play quest off the list, and yeah, we're going to keep doing those now. Alright guys, we're about to finish another free-to-play quest here, Swept Away. It's quite an easy one, just gotta go talk to the 3 wizards that are around this area, witches that are around this area, and you get the quest done. You also get this broomstick, which teleports you somewhere, I don't remember where, but yeah. 2 quest points from that one, which is nice, and we have just one more free-to-play quest to do before I have them all done. Okay, we are about to finish up the final free-to-play quest I have to do on this account. It is Vampire Slayer, very easy quest, easy peasy to kill the vampire, and we get 3 quest points for that, as well as about 5k attack XP. So we now need about 43 more quest points to finish off the quest required for while Guthix sleeps. And yeah, we have all these free quests done. We're about to start getting into some members quests. So yeah, leg out. Okay, so we are about to finish up the All Fired Up quest, which is quite easy and really fast to do. I'm going to go ahead and talk to King Rold here about the beacon network test that we did, and we are going to get our reward, which is 1 quest point, 20k gold, 5.5k farming XP, and full access to the beacon network, which is basically the beacon minigame where you can get the Inferno ads, flame gloves, and ring of fire to boost your fire making XP and stuff. So yeah, that was a nice quest to do, and we're going to move on to another one. Alright, we're about to complete a quest that I'm sure most of you have done several times in the past, and that is Animal Magnetism. Quite an easy quest on RS3, especially if you have the ecto-file unlocked from Ghosts Ahoy, as you can teleport straight next to the farm, and the lodestones also make it a lot easier. We get 1k XP in Crafting, Fletching, and Slayer, 2.5k in Woodcutting, 1 quest point, and the Ava's device. This isn't as important as it is in, say, Old School, because bolts aren't as much of an issue, but still, it was a nice quest to get done out of the way. And if you guys haven't been able to tell right now, currently, as I'm just going down the list of quests and doing the first one that I see, but that's probably going to have to stop soon because this quest is coming up, and I'm not about to get 80 mining or 82 smithing just to do this quest, so we might start switching it up soon. About to complete another very easy quest here, Tribal Totem, which is really simple. You just run around, do a few things in Arty, grab this totem and bring it back to this dude, get a quest point, about 2k thieving XP and some swordfish. The reason I did this quest was because it was required for one of the ones that I wanted to do because I was going down the list. Back to my roots, I had to complete this quest. But I now have all the requirements for it. It's actually kind of got some high requirements with 72 woodcutting, 59 slayer, 55 agility, and 53 farming. So yeah, we're going to go do it though, and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, we are about to complete Back to My Roots. Pretty easy quest, just got to traverse the vine maze that is on Karumja, and then fight the jade vine with your hatchet afterwards. It was pretty easy, especially because I have this dragon hatchet, which is a really good for fighting it with. And we just need to talk to Horatio once more to get the quest completed. And yeah, that's actually a master level quest, so you get some pretty decent XP rewards. Only 1 quest point, but 24k farming, 40k woodcutting, 23k slayer, and 15k agility XP. So definitely not a bad quest to do. And I also get the jade vine seed, so I can like kill the jade vine multiple times. Like after this, it's like a mini a D&D or something like that. So yeah, good quest to do, and we're gonna move on to another one now. Okay guys, quite an easy quest completed right here. The dwarf cannon, just got to do a bunch of little favors for Captain Logoff here, and we end up getting the quest done. We get 1 quest point, 750 crafting XP, and the ability to use the dwarf multi-cannon. So yeah, Pretty cool, easy quest to do, and we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, we're about to finish up another quest here. It is Between a Rock, which was a pretty easy one, a little annoying. You do have to run around quite a bit, and then mine some garbage, kill a little boss guy, and that's about it. But we do get 2 quest points for this one. 5k defense, mining, and smithing XP, and a rune pickaxe, which is nice. That one was also on my list of going down from the top, but that's why I had to do dwarf cannon beforehand. Sadly, the next quest, as you guys saw before, is Birthright of the Dwarves, which I can't really do. And then there's Blood Runs Deep. Don't have the requirements for that yet either. So there are a few quests, at least this one, Mountain Daughter. Oh, we've got that one as well. A few in here that I have started, so I'm going to go do these 2 quests because I have technically started them, and I want to get those off of my list because I don't like having quests started but not finished. So we're going to go do those. Okay guys, just completed Mountain Daughter here. Got 2 quest points, 1k tech, 2k prayer XP. Kind of an annoying quest because you got to run all around this freaking mountain camp here, but still 2 quest points, pretty good. And you know, we're doing all right here. We still have rat catchers to do before I don't have any more already in progress quests, so I'm probably gonna go do that one next. Of plan here, we are doing the clock tower quest right here, which is a pretty easy one. You just go around and get all these cogs for this guy and put them on the clock tower, and you get a quest point and 500 coins. The reason I did this because for rat catchers I needed to get rat poison, which is in the clock tower dungeon where this quest takes place. So I figured while I was here I might as well just do that really easy quest and get it out of the way to get another quest point. And now we've got some rat poison, so we can go ahead and do rat catchers. Okay, Jagex, alright, I see you, I see you. You do you, alright, it's alright, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna judge, not gonna judge. Alright, we're about to finish up a quite annoying quest, rat catchers, which is you just basically go all around the game and find a bunch of people and catch a bunch of rats with your cat, and you get 2 quest points, 4.5k thieving XP, and you can use create wily and lazy cats now. So yeah, that is that quest done. Quite an annoying one, to be honest, but you know, not too hard really, just tedious. But we got it done now, and not too sure what we're gonna do next because that's all the quests that I have started. I don't have any more that I need to like get out of the way that I you know, already started but never finished. So we might actually go try and do kind of a dangerous quest coming up next where I could possibly die. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, see you guys in the next one. Okay guys, so we are about to complete a pretty big quest right here, and there is the message. We have completed the World Wakes quest. It's not very tough to get the requirements for this quest because you only need 100 combat, but it is quite a dangerous quest as there are several boss fights in it, and especially the last part of the quest where you have to run to the end where you can get burnt for a lot of damage by the fireballs. There's a risk of dying, but I did not die, and I also did not actually even use a sign of life or anything like that. It was all good, and you get some pretty nice rewards. 3 quest points, 250k XP for prayer lamp, but I don't have 80 prayer, so I can't use that. 110k XP Slayer lamp, which I can use because I have 70 Slayer. 3 100k XP lamps, which I'm not going to be using right now because you need at least level 75. And 3 50k XP lamps on combat skills above 65. Also, I get 5 new combat ultimate abilities, as well as Juna's Gift, which is this thing. I'm pretty sure it's just a cosmetic item. And I also get access to the Guthix Shrine, which I think that is where I can fight automatons, which are I can get as Slayer assignments now, and those will be good to get those glove drops from. And I also could get some extra. Oh, I guess I can't until I do more quests. So there's that. I still need to do a bunch more quests to actually be able to unlock the full rewards. But I wanted to do this quest just because I thought it would be pretty cool to do and get out of the way. And plus, it's 3 quest points, which is a lot, and that's nice to have. But I think I can use this. Yeah. Ooh, 5k off of Slayer. What combat skills? Huh? Why is Herblore a combat skill? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Oh. Why do you even allow me to select Herblore then if it says I can only use it to increase combat skills? You're stupid, dude. I don't know if prayer or summoning is better. I think I might try one on prayer. That doesn't work either. Summoning works. Prayer doesn't count as a combat skill, but summoning does. We get 68 summoning. Let me try it again. Yeah, summoning does. Well, then I'm obviously going to use it on summoning rather than any other combat style. So get 150k summoning XP for free there. Get all the way up to level 69. That's actually pretty nice. Get bunyips, fruit bats. Not too bad. 6 more levels till I have the requirement. And then these are the ones that are level 75. And this is the prayer one that I can't use. The thing is, you can just destroy these and you can get another one from the Guthix guy down there. So I can just go back and get these whenever I'm able to actually use them. And I don't even want this thing because it's just not a cosmetic thing. So yeah, really big quest done there. The world wakes. I still have a large amount of other quests to do before I can actually get the full rewards. But definitely nice to do that. We get 3 quest points from it. And we're going to go do another quest now to continue on our road to while Guthix sleeps, even though he's dead now because of that quest. Alright guys, so I realized I do have a few quests that I need to do before I can complete Plague's End when I do get the requirements, so I figured those would be good to get out of the way as well as get me some quest points. So the first one I did here was Within the Light, which is the sequel to Morning's End Part 2. It also has a light puzzle in it, but this one's like 10 million times easier. It took me literally 5 minutes, even though it's different for every player. It was still like so much easier, and then after that it's basically the end of the quest almost. So it was a really easy one, and you actually get some really good rewards because it is a master quest, I believe. So yeah, definitely a good one to do. Get 2 quest points, 35k agility, and 20k in fletching, woodcutting, and range. So that's really nice, and I'm going to get 71 fletching from that. So that's pretty cool. Nothing really notable to unlock there, but yeah, I'm going to go do another one of those quests. I think Making History and Catapult Construction were the other 2 that I need to do. Alright, we're about to finish up Catapult Construction. Pretty easy quest, to be honest. Just got to hit a few targets with the catapult after you fix it. But we get 2 more quest points, 15k construction XP, which is pretty good. 5k fletching, 30 teak planks, 2k coins. For some reason we get an adamant halberd. And increased damage when using the Castle Warriors catapults, which is pretty pointless. But yeah, that's that quest done. And now we just need to do Making History for the requirements for Plague's End. Alright guys, we're about to finish off the quest Making History right here, which is a pretty easy one. You just gotta walk around and talk to a few NPCs, and you get an enchanted key where you can get some extra loot after the quest if you look around with it. You get 3 quest points for this one, which is nice because that's like kind of a lot, and 1k prayer and crafting XP, so yeah, pretty good one. But that, I think, yeah, that crosses off all the quests we need for Plague's End. So now I think I'm going to try and do the things to get the D-pick dropping monsters unlocked, because I would like to have those unlocked so I could try and get a D-pick. So yeah, I'm going to go do those now. Okay guys, so these next few quests here are going to be post-commentary. The first one is Land of the Goblins. I was trying to get the quest out of the way to do the Chosen Commander, because I wanted to be able to just do that quest. It's kind of a major quest, sort of unlocks some extra rewards in other quests, and that was one of the quests before it. That one was kind of long and annoying, had to make a goblin potion and stuff like that. And between those 2, I think oh no, the reason I did Land of the Goblins first, because I said I was going to go do the D-pick ones next. I remember now. This is post-commentary, so I kind of forgot. But I did that quest first because I needed barley malt, so I had to grow barley. And then I needed the barley malt for this quest, so I grew the barley. While I was growing it, I did Land of the Goblins. And then I did this quest, which was really annoying. Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf. 2 quest points, 5k farming and cooking, and 2 mature dwarven stouts. This is one of my least favorite types of quests in the game because you have to wait a long time while like stuff happens. Like there's a few things like that. You have to grow some stuff and brew some beer. So both of those were really annoying, and I wasn't a fan of that quest at all. But that unlocked the ability for me to do this next quest here, which you guys will see in a minute. This cutscene was a little longer than I was anticipating, so I kind of recorded a little bit early. This guy is just smashing stuff into the floor. He's pissed off for some reason. I don't really know why, but we finished Forgiveness of a Chaos Dwarf, which is actually decent XP rewards. 2 quest points, 30k in Hunter, Firemaking, and Strength. And the more important thing is we can access the Chaos Dwarf battlefield. And we actually leveled up all 3 of those skills there, which was funny. 74 Strength, 63 Firemaking, and Hunter. But we can now get Dragon Pickaxe drops from the Chaos Wogers and stuff there. So I'm probably going to have to camp there pretty soon before I go for 75 mining, because I'd like to have a D-pick before I do that. I need 75 mining for Elf City. I then went back to the Goblin Chain and did the Chosen Commander, which got me 3 quest points, 20k Agility, Strength, and Thieving XP, as well as Xanax Crossbow. Pretty easy quest, this one. You just have to kill a few of those statue things in the Bandos Throne Room, and I get 59 Thieving from this one, which was pretty nice. And I think I unlocked some extra rewards from like the World Wakes from doing that, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. I just know it was one of the bigger quests at the end of the things. But is for a not so big quest, we have one of those right here. This is going to be Eagle's Peak. Really easy quest. I just did it because it gives you 2 quest points, and I get 2500 Hunter XP. Can catch ferrets and fly eagles from Eagle's Peak. So yeah, just did that one mostly for the quest points, which was nice to get out of the way. I then decided to do this next quest, which is a bit of a newer one called Missing Presumed Death, with a bunch of random rewards, including 2 quest points, some really low XP lamps, but you can get some pretty high level rewards if you go back up to the Citadel. I don't claim any of those in this clip, I don't think, but yeah, it was a nice quest to do, and it also is one of the quest requirements for a Grand Master quest, Fate of the Gods, which I was thinking about doing, although it is kind of dangerous and a little hard. But yeah, I just decided to do this to get it out of the way, and it also gives some decent quest point rewards. So yeah, next quest I moved on to do was a really basic one that I'm surprised I hadn't done yet on this account. The Fight Arena quest. You get 2 quest points for this one as well, as well as 12k attack XP and 2k thieving XP. So it was pretty nice and easy one, and I was glad to do it because it gave me 2 quest points. And I'm basically going for quest points right now, and I nearly have enough for while Guthix sleeps, as you guys have been noticing as they increase. I then decided to do this quest in the Sitharid Abbey. I think it's called One Piercing Note, as I'm just randomly blaming people for murders and stuff in this clip. I didn't really give much heed to my choices, but this one's pretty easy and pretty short as well, and it also gives you 2 more quest points, which is nice. And I get 250 per XP and some emote or whatever. Now this next quest I'm going to be doing here in a second is actually, I realized I should start working on the quest for curses, and this was one of the quests that I needed to do before I could do Template Sentinel. Troll Romance, and it also gives 2 quest points, some uncut gems, and 8k agility, 4k strength XP, and that's actually going to get me 76 agility, which is nice. But yeah, that's Troll Romance. I needed quite a few quests before I can do the Temple at Sendiston, and that was one of them, so I decided to get that out of the way, and it's pretty easy. This next quest was also one of those that I needed to get out of the way for the Temple at Sendiston, and this is probably the quest I've done the most in the whole game in terms of members quests, because I've done this quest like 6 times. It's the Tale of the Muzpa, gives 1 quest point and some little experience rewards. Kind of long for a low quest point quest, but yeah, back into live clips. Okay guys, we are about to complete a pretty big quest here. It was kind of hard actually. Well, I mean, it wasn't hard, but it was one of the hardest quests I've done so far, as it was a little bit dangerous. Definitely the possibility to die during this quest. Probably one of the most dangerous that I can remember in the game, but I'm not sure about any of the newer quests or whatever. But here is the quest complete message, I believe. Yes, I've completed Fate of the Gods. It's a Grandmaster quest. I get 2 quest points, 125k magic XP, 100k divination, 100k slayer, 75k agility, 50k summoning, and 3 75k combat XP lamps, and a large prismatic lamp. The Shard of Zaros, a very useful item. The measure, access to level 75 divination colony. Ability to create Muspah and Nihil familiars, new boons, portents, signs, Muspah and Nihil slayer tasks, and you can get all the memoriam crystals for more rewards. So, pretty intense rewards from that quest. We get a slayer level to 82, a summoning level to 70, and a combat level to 112. So that's pretty cool. We got a nice summoning level there. Can now use those eggs that I have in my bank if I really want. And 82 slayer, we get garbage Griffalaroos. Who cares about those? But yeah, that also, if you didn't notice, gets me 270 quest points. So I am now fully ready to complete while Guthix sleeps, except for 2 things. I need to do 1 thieving level to 60 thieving and defeat Bork, which is really easy anyways. But yeah, tons of quests later. We are finally at 270 quest points to complete while Guthix sleeps, so that's pretty awesome. Looking forward to doing that. But yeah, that was kind of a dangerous quest to get out of the way, so I'm pretty happy with it. If I could find the message here. So yeah, Fate of the Gods, one of the bigger quests in the game, and I can now do the Nihils, but those are pretty hard for a Slayer assignment. But yeah, it is a dangerous quest just because you have to travel through Freneske, which is a dangerous place. You get hit a lot by the environment there. And then fighting the Nihils is pretty tough. I only fought them one at a time, but I splashed a lot. I was using my chaotic for that. And then you have to do like a tank test through Ma's Nightmare, where a bunch of Muspahs are attacking you, and that's why I'm wearing this gear here. This is my highest level defense gear, so I put that on to tank it out, and it was okay. I brought my tortoise, and it was enough food to get me through it. So that is the Fate of the Gods quest completed. Let me just look here. How do I get these extra XP lamps? 80 plus, excluding prayer or summoning, so I can't even use them in prayer or summoning. If I talk to Azandra in Sentistan. Okay, I haven't even done that quest yet, so I can't get that reward. The temple at Sentistan, I was doing some quests to get there, but I don't really have the levels for that just yet. I need some like smithing levels and stuff. I can get a large prismatic lamp from allll the Wise after I complete Ritual of the Majrat. I haven't done that yet. I have to have done Ritual of the Majrat for this reward as well. What does it get me? I don't know. And then I can get some other rewards. 4 Elder Chronicles, which I have to go around and place the measure to get those for 50k div XP. So that's actually a lot. It's 200,000 XP earns in divination. So I'll probably go do that. That'll get me a level or 2 maybe. It's pretty nice. And what else? I can teleport to the World Gate if I have the 6-stage circuit, but I don't have that yet. And okay, so really not all that much that I can get yet, but in the future I'll get some pretty sweet rewards. And this thing is actually really nice because if you wear it, oh, it actually sucks because it goes where my Sign of Life usually is, but that provides you from protection from all God Wars enemies if you're in God Wars dungeons, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I am about to go get a thieving level and then kill Bork, and we are gonna go do while Guthix sleeps. So get hype. Alright guys, we have just finished the final battle of the quest, and we are about to complete it here. And boom, there it is. You have completed while Guthix sleeps. We get 5 quest points, lump of dragon metal, 5,000 coins for some reason, seems odd. And we can talk to Idria to receive 4 times 100,000 XP. And we can loot Movario's base, which I don't know what that means. But, yeah, that was quite the ordeal. Let me see. I don't know if there's any way I can talk to her about the XP. Hold on a sec. Ah, here we go. Herblore, baby, 100,000 XP. Another one. And another one. And another one. Boom, 400,000 XP in Herblore, getting me to level 75. Bam! That is what we did all of these quests for. I mean, obviously that's not the only thing that it gets me. I mean, I get 75 Herblore, sure, but I did so many quests, unlocked so much stuff in the game. I can now kill tormented demons if I really want, although I don't think I will at the moment because there's no real need for me to do so. Doesn't really gain me anything, and they're not the best money, I don't think. Or, I mean, I'm not saying money. They're not the best on Ironman. But, yeah, we got 75 Herblore there. 4 levels from that experience, and that is another one of the requirements for Plague's End checked off our list. I can now make super ranging potions, as well as a bunch of juju stuff, clean tor stoles, and other than that, it doesn't look like anything else too significant. But like 1 or 2 more levels and I can boost and make all of my Ceradomin brews for some more XP. And also level 75 is pretty significant because I can now use lamps from a bunch of quests on Herblore, such as the ones from the World Wakes, as well as the Ritual of the Majorat if I get around to doing that. But yeah, this is quite the big quest. Doing, it takes a long time to do this quest. It takes a few hours, no matter how fast you are. There's a bunch of puzzles in it that you got to do, and it just takes a while. And the boss fight is kind of anticlimactic because you fight the balance elemental, and it was really, really easy. I only used like 3 food or so, killing it. And then the tormented demons afterward, they're just kind of like a novelty because you basically have really, really high boosted stats because you just touched the Stone of Jazz. You have like 255 in all combat stats, and I was hitting like 10,000s on them without a problem and just killed them really fast. But along with this, we get a lump of the dragon metal, which we get the ruined dragon armor shard, and that's one of the 3 pieces you need to make a dragon plate body. So if we kill the tormented demons, we'll only need to get 2 pieces to get the D-plate, even though, I mean, that's not really that useful of an item. It'd still be cool to have. But, we could always get more of the shards, and that would be a little annoying. But we'll throw that in our little trophy tab here, even though we got it from a quest. But, yeah, we have finally finished that off. We got 5 quest points from that, so we're up to 275 now. And one of the really big Grandmaster quests in the game is out of the way, and all that XP goes straight into Herblore. Really, really useful. Let me double check the level. Yeah, you only need level 65 in the skill to be able to use the XP in it, which is nice because for most skill rewards that are that much XP, you need a higher level. So that's why I wanted to do that quest. Let me check how much more I need for Ritual of the Majorat afterwards. Okay, there's a bunch more quests here. A few agility levels, 1 agility level, some crafting. That wouldn't be too bad to do after I did Plague's End because I need 75 crafting and mining anyways. But I think rocking out is a pretty high smithing requirement. But other than that, these quests I think are pretty easy. Let me quickly look at rocking out, just so I can see how much. Yeah, 69 smithing for that. That's pretty high. Currently only 58, but it wouldn't be too hard to get smithing up, I don't think, to be honest. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much else from this quest. Can loot. What do we get from Movario's base? 100 magic logs, 100 coal, 100 fire runes, and 100 death runes. I mean, that could be good. Maybe I should do that if it's easy to do. But yeah, we can now kill the tormented demons, of course. So we could get the dragon metal pieces, declaws, which I don't think are very good, and the dragon limbs is the main thing I would be looking for from there, because you can get dragon limbs to turn into a dragon crossbow. And if I ever end up going for ascension crossbows, you need the dragon crossbow to turn into an ascension crossbow. So yeah, but yeah, that's another requirement off the list for Plague's End. I think it was kind of an interesting way for me to go about it. I guess it was I think it was a good way to do it because I didn't really have many herbs left in my bank, and I mean, I am going to keep doing Slayer and eventually I'll get some more herbs that way, but just doing all these quests is going to be so beneficial for my account, and I don't really have to worry about getting them done in the future. And it was just sort of a joint goal, because you know the quests are good to do on their own, but in the end it also is moving me towards my bigger goal of completing the Plague's End quest. Right now I'm just going to go run over to the World Wakes area and see if I can pick up those lamps in order to use some of them on Herblore, because even though I have my 75 Herblore level now, I'm still going to be using all XP that I get that I can use on anything. I'm still going to use it all on Herblore because there's definitely nothing else that would be better to use it on. Let's see, the ancient lamps I think were what they were, and I can use it for another 100,000 XP. That gets me 76. And can I use it on Herblore again? No, I can't. Okay, see, it says you have already used an ancient lamp on Herblore. Please choose a different skill. And out of these skills, there's not really much that I really want to use XP on. I guess I could do Slayer, but I should probably do Construction, to be honest, because that's probably the hardest skill to train out of all the ones here. Agility, I hate Agility, and if I was on like a main account, I would use it on Agility, but this is an Ironman, and Agility is a free, easy skill to train, and Construction is a bitch. So I will use one on Construction. That'll get me 76. And then, can I use this one on Herblore? Okay, so I have to use them all on different skills. Blue balls, what? Oh, blue bells. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, let's see. It wouldn't even get me a Slayer level, so I think it's kind of a waste to use it on Slayer. There's no real point in that for me right now. So I might just use it on Agility, just because I hate Agility and it'll be a time saver. All these other skills are like, why bother, to be honest. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any. Make sure I can't use it on Summoning, because I'm not level 75. Oh, I'm an idiot, aren't I? I shouldn't have. Oh no, Construction's still good. Okay, I'm gonna save this last one, because you can use these on any skills. And since I used one on Construction, one on Herblore, I'll probably use the next one on Summoning, because that is a good skill to use a lamp on if I am not allowed to use it on Herblore. Or Prayer. I mean, I'm not sure. Either one would be good, to be honest. But yeah, Construction level, pretty nice. And 76 Herblore, I don't think that gets me. Oh, I can make magic potions now. That's nice. Also, I have some little bonus XP in Herblore here. It's from the Shadow over Ashdale quest. You get those black pearls. You can crack them, and they give you bonus XP and a skill of your choice. I've been using them on Herblore. I think I have one more that I can use as well. So that'll be nice next time I end up actually training it. It'll, you know, help to save me some supplies again. Yeah, that is the While Guthix Sleeps quest done, and I have so much quest garbage in here. Oh my, I've just done so many quests. I need to like clean some of this out. My bank is like almost full on the members side, so I'm gonna need to dump some of this stuff. I don't really need the bear head, although it's pretty funny to have it. Yeah, I said destroy it. There's the black pearl that I want to use. I'll do this later, but yeah, that is basically going to be, I think I'm going to end the video here. It seems like a good, you know, just a way to end. 16k more bonus XP though. It seems like a good spot to end the video because we finished our our current big-ish goal. It was like a sub goal on the way to Plague's End. So yeah, in the next one, I think we're probably going to get back into the normal routine. Going to do some Slayer, and I think for the next episode we're going to try and get 75 summoning, because doing those quests actually got me like 3 summoning levels from the various XP rewards, and I think I could maybe get there with these charms. If not, I'd only need a little bit more charms to get there, and I should be able to get those in the next episode. So that's probably going to be the next skill we get out of the way for Plague's End, and there's not too much left to go. I mean, we got one of the hardest skills out of the way in Herblore, and once we get summoning done, basically the worst thing left is Prayer, which I still kind of want to get a Zami Spear from Zami God Wars to do Frost Dragons with. But so I might do some more Zami trips in the next few episodes, but if I can't end up getting it, I'll probably just go do the Frost with my pole arm and be sad about it. But after I get that, I mean, crafting isn't that tough, and mining is just a grind that I'll have to go through, but it won't be that bad. And then we'll be able to get into the Elf City, which will be amazing. And after that, I don't know, we'll set another goal from there and just keep going onward and upward, as they say. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode, you guys, and I will see you in the next one.